I could know if the directions that I take and all the choices that I make won't end up all for nothing. Show me what it's for, make me understand it.
So what time was the body found?
I'm not sure, but the coroner said he was 70 degrees when he got him.
70 degrees.
And that was less than 30 minutes ago.
Approximately 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit per hour. It makes it 12 hours, 12 and a half hours. So let me look at the evidence. Hard. An M.
I know what you're thinking, Sherlock. It's gotta be Moriarty. But it's a suicide. Come on, look at it.
The murder weapon? Have you found it?
We have not found it yet.
I lament it has come to this. I just can't take it anymore. I'm glad I have no family to leave, for they would have to suffer me. I just hope that one day the world can forgive us for all that we've done. I'm sorry, Captain of the Guard.
Suicide, clearly.
If it's a suicide, but just without a weapon, how do you think he killed himself? And it's clearly made with a blade.
Yeah.
So,
Yes?
it's a homicide. You investigated the crime scene, so if it's within the room, then you probably would have already found it. Unless you're really bad. Where were you on July 19th, approximately at 3 p.m.?
I was playing a game.
What sort of a game?
Indeed. A game that you would love to join in on.
Your motive is obvious. Let's suppose that morning you were sitting in your armchair, utterly bored,
Let's see what happens.
and that's when up with an idea of a wild.
Who do you think I am, Sherlock?
Well,
Moriarty.
what kind of person
like
I would make sure they sign off on the victim?
Maybe I should. Next time.
I'm sorry, my phone is ringing. Hello? Oh, okay.
Well, they found the murder weapon.
What kind of weapon?
Oh, it's a scalpel. They also found dog DNA.
Oh, so results of DNA analysis are in.
Yes, they are.
Great.
Can you send
So-
us the documents? Thank you. Thank you.
Great. So what do you think it is, Watson? It's
I do
dog
not
DNA
know.
and a scalp. As we know, our main suspect does not have a dog. Do you, Moriarty?
Well,
Excuse me? So I can minimize this? Miss Martin, is it?
Yes.
Well, good afternoon.
We'll open it up.
Yeah. I have to ask some questions. So, as you know, you're the only vet in town. Yeah. That's a nice scalpel. So now,
Who's the one who uses the
is it you by any chance?
Yes, it is.
Well, it might be. They could.
And what
but
happened
it would
to
be
the
well.
old one, may I ask?
Probably.
Silly
I think it'd be
We got stolen. What an incident. Very close to your clinic,
chocolate
a
and
murder was committed.
together.
Really? Yes. And you know what the murder weapon was? A veterinarian scalp. So, I don't have a choice but to arrest you. So you have a right to remain silent, and everything you say can be used against you in the court of law. And you have a right to talk to a lawyer, and if you can't afford one will be provided to you. Would you like to proceed peacefully? Yes. Well, Miss Martin, let's continue, shall we? Have you actually ever met Phineas Bueller? That's
We've
his
encountered
name.
it before,
In what setting?
during the war. I was a doctor there.
And so, was it a pleasant encounter?
Not exactly. He forced himself on me.
I'm sorry. And this also makes you a suspect because this is a very explicit motive. Revenge. I see. And so, how long have you been a vet?
10 years now.
Well, do you recognize it? Is it
Yes.
yours?
It's my own scalpel.
As as you can see, there is blood on it. Well, that's all for now, Miss Martin. Thank you so much for your preparation.
Don't leave town.
Gotcha.
Farewell, then, said the old man.
Good afternoon, Moriarty. How are you doing? So, we never actually got a chance to finish our conversation here.
Your best pal, Dr. John Watson, decided to pick up his phone in the middle of our conversation.
It was an emergency. It was an incredibly important call. So my apologies to you, but it was necessary at the time.
Alright.
Dr. John Watson and I did some research, and we found out that your dog has a very rare and hazardous disease, does it not?
Indeed, it came down with a case of stupidity. They call it the SWAG. Oh,
I'm very sorry to interrupt you, but you're now under arrest, and you have the right to remain silent. And
All right.
every word you say can be used against you in the court of law. So would you like to proceed with the interrogation peacefully?
sure, why not? I seem to be coming down with the case of the YOLO.
Well, Moriarty, thank you so much for joining me. I have
Yes.
some questions to ask you now.
Yes?
So, tell me about your dog.
Okay, well,
What age is it?
it is only 5 years old.
5 years old. Fine. 5 years old and how many months?
No months whatsoever.
5
Yesterday-
years total.
Yes,
What's
yesterday
your
was-
birthday? How did you celebrate?
Well, I actually just attached wings to its
What
back.
species is it?
It's a hound. Because it's a hound of Baskerville.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that it's a basset hound. Because it is.
It better be. Okay, so next question. Save your questions
No, I
for
have
later.
a question for you, Sherlock Holmes. If you did all the research and you found out that my dog was the only one that had the SWAG, then how is it you did not know that it was a basset hound?
I need to check my facts. Perhaps that's enough. But could you tell me once again, because perhaps you had some time to rethink about your responses from 2 days ago? So, where were you on July 19th around 3 in the afternoon?
I was playing a game with my dog
Where?
at my house, right next to the animal testing facility. Oh, you haven't heard of it yet? You will.
Well,
You
maybe I will some other time. But
You
now I have
will.
no more questions. So, thank you so much for cooperation. Right now you're going to spend the night in prison, and then we'll announce our decision when we finalize all our
Hey.
analysis. You may go. Good afternoon.
It's a good day. Why not? Sherlock Holmes.
Well,
I need to go feed my dog,
your
Cujo,
dog. Where is your dog?
in Baskerville. Where's my dog?
Here it is.
Oh, there it is.
And it has wings.
Why?
Oh, flying dog.
Yes,
Isn't it?
I gave it wings, like I told you. I had an operation done so that, you know how the SWAG makes it slow? Now it doesn't have to use its legs. It can fly as it attacks you.
idea. Wonderful.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the reason I called you and your dog here is that I need to take a saliva sample.
Alright. It's going to bite you.
Well, do you want to bet on it? No dog in the world has ever.
The wings. I need to see a new vet. But there's only one in our town.
Don't leave town.
I won't.
Sue, who was the murderer? Because clearly it was not the suicide. The murder weapon was found more than 3 feet away from the body. It was not the wet either. And finally, it was not Moriarty.
Holmes, you haven't slept in days. Why do you care so much about solving this case?
Why do you not care?
He was your arch enemy. He wanted to kill you anyway for years now.
What? Watson, would you? As a very loyal friend, you decided to defend me, and then when you had a fight with him, you murdered him? A scalpel was animal blood, but how out of character. No one could have ever suspected. And then you left a card, which the inept police
Why
always
do you
overlooked.
see this so much as a case, and less as a sign of good friendship?
As much as I respect you, Watson, you're now under arrest, and you have a right to remain silent. You also have a right for an attorney, and if you
Holmes,
want
we're
one,
friends.
the one will be provided for you.
Well, well, well.
Good.
Just wasted 10 seconds of your